And YouTube fans of DX Engineering. It's Tuesday afternoon here in the eastern part of the United States. It's time for Tuesdays with Tim and Jeff. I'm Tim, K3LR. Along with me today is Jeff, KB8ZWT. How are things going, Jeff?
Going good today, Tim. How about yourself?
Good, good. You got the dual screens going. You got the DX Engineering website up there. Boy, that's looking sharp.
Yeah, those are new screens. Bought a couple 227-inch monitors over the weekend.
You know, it is amazing how big these screens are and how low the cost is, right?
I know, absolutely. Yeah, it's amazing.
They look so good. They're so sharp.
Yep.
And of course, the DX Engineering website looks good on any type of screen now.
Yeah.
Thanks to the super IT team, you know, it looks great on your mobile phone.
Yep.
It sizes for the device,
yep.
which is really cool. And I think we're finding more and more customers are using their phones, you know,
to placing orders.
To place orders and go to the DX Engineering website and get information, because it's all very mobile friendly.
Yep.
And so that is just super. You know, Jeff, you can be on the beach and you can order coax.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Speaking of coax, RG6. I've been working on RG6 here at K3LR because we've been doing F connectors, getting all of the new cables set here for the high Z system that we're putting in, new quad shield RG6, of course, available from DX Engineering. And we've been putting these connectors on. And I was talking to Parky, KB8UUZ, about the connectors. And I said, you know, what we could use is a really quick guide to installing the RG6 F connectors. So he said that he would put together a little guide, and so I want to show you that, Jeff. I think it's let me know when you see it there on your screen.
Should come got up. It.
Okay, so here's the tech tip for installing 75 ohm F connectors on RG6, and this works for single, double, or quad shield RG6. And of course, Jeff, we're selling exclusively the quad shield now. And I got to tell you, there's beautiful coax, and there's two different styles of quad shield, Jeff. There's the unflooded, so it doesn't have the goo in it, and then there's the flooded, which is what I like to use outside, because if by chance the outside covering gets a nick in it, you know, it will heal it up, and so that's really the thing to do. But he put together a step-by-step guide on installing F connectors on the ends of RG6, and you can see we sell this little tool here to actually strip the cable and prepare it, and then you fold back the shield and you push on the F connector. Of course, we sell these as well. And within, I think it takes a total of 90 seconds to do this. And you've got the connectors installed, and they're weatherproof. I wouldn't call it waterproof, but they are weatherproof. And so I still do, you know, put vapor wrap and tape on this. But with these tools, it makes it very simple to install an F connector. And of course, I think Parky said this would be on the website tomorrow. And so that's just a nice little tip. And one of the other things, you know my favorite test instrument is
yes, absolutely,
the Rig Expert, right? Which model do you have, Jeff?
I have the 55 Zoom.
You got the 55. This happens to be the 230. And so the 230 is really a nice piece of gear. One of the things that I like about it is that I was able to make all the cables the same length. And I went to the setup screen,
Yep.
and in the setup screen, you check it and go down here, and I was able to change the system impedance to 75 ohms,
Yeah.
because that's what RG6 is. It's 75 ohm cable. So, and I X out of that, and then I go down to the tools right there. Okay.
Yep.
And I have put an F adapter here on the stack of connectors, because of course this has got an N connector, and so that's going to a female UHF. We'll take that off there because we can show you that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we put this adapter on to go to F. And so now we're ready. And if we screw on this length of RG6 that I've installed the connector on, so we're going to screw that on to the adapter. Here we go, screwing it on. Here we go. Okay, now it's tight. And now we are going to, we've got the tools on, and then we're going to go down to length and velocity factor. Length and velocity factor. There it is. Okay. And so the velocity factor of this is 0.82. 82. So we put that in, 0.82. And now it shows me the exact length of the cable, 36.88 feet.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
That is amazing.
Just, and so why that is important? Well, because when we're doing the verticals for the high Z array, all of the coaxes from the combiner have to be the exact same length. So the 8 circle, you have 8 coaxes, and you can't cut them to the same physical length because there are a whole variety of things that could cause that to be wrong. They have to be the same electrical length. And so that's what the Rig Expert does. And it's great.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah, another one of the many features of the Rig Expert. And so I thought I would share. I'll have some photos here next week, maybe even on Friday. We'll have some photos of the installation of all this, so you can get a better understanding of it. And I know we have a lot of viewers on. We have Oscar Zulu 1 Delta Whiskey X-Ray from Denmark is on, and Michael W3MLJ is on from near Pittsburgh.
Yep.
And from Bavaria, Delta Lima 6 Radio Delta Echo. And Dennis says, I only buy from DX Engineering. Well, thank you very much, Dennis.
Yes. Thank you.
We will continue to help you with your amateur radio equipment. Kilo Sierra 3 November is on. Tom, it was good to hear you on the net this morning. And let's see, W2 Charlie Oscar Delta. Good to see my friends from DX Engineering. And Rick, Whiskey X-Ray 8 Tango is here. And Brian, W7JET, our pilot buddy, he says, I have the Quad Shield RG6 running with my BevFlex receive antenna. So that's very, very cool. And yeah, the RG6 with the Quad Shield, Jeff, is just outstanding quality.
Yeah, it is.
Dino is on. KL0S. The DXE kit made installing RG6 connectors a snap for all my beverages. Do you use dielectric waterproofing filler in the connector bodies? No, I don't do that, Dino. And here's the reason why. I have found that over time, if you put that silicone in there, it dries out and turns into, dust, and it just doesn't do anything useful. So I do not use anything inside the connectors. Let's see. Papa Echo 2 Kilo says, must we use the N connector on HF? Well, the reason there's an N connector on this Rig Expert is that it goes up to 230 megahertz. So technically, that's in the VHF area. So that's why there's an end connector on this. I believe on your 55, that's a UHF connector, right?
Absolutely, yeah, it is.
Yeah. So, but it's no big deal. Let's see. We've got Kilo 5 Hotel Alpha Mike, India Tango 9, India Delta Golf, and we've got is that Kilo Alpha 6 Papa Oscar Papa November Kilo Alpha 6 Papa November Lima, who's in Maryland now, and Zulu 30 Alpha. And here's a tip from Gary, W9 X-Ray Tango, says make sure you use connectors designed for quad shield if you use the quad shield cable. The difference in cost between quad and dual coax is pretty low. Quad gives better shielding. That is a great point,
Yeah.
Gary, because we did change connectors that we supply when we went to the quad shield here at DX Engineering. So there are different connectors for that. Let's see, November Lima 7 Delta is on, and Robert the Traveler, who is WD8 November Victor November, says, I have the AA35 Zoom Rig Expert. Love that thing.
Yeah.
And WA5 Queen Alpha Papa is on. And Jimmy, Kilo Bravo 8 November, I love my Rig Expert. Use it every week. And the tall guy. Hey, Jeff, I saw the tall guy over the weekend.
You did? Uh-oh.
Yeah, the Skyview Hamfest. And that he says there sure were many DX Engineering fans at Skyview's Hamfest on Sunday, because we went through a lot of DXE catalogs, and everyone getting a catalog had something nice to say about DX Engineering. And thank you for all the shout outs and all the promotion, John, that you did down there, and all the organizing. The Skyview Radio Society is a class act.
Yeah.
All the members were there. They were all helping out, having a good time. And so
did they have the dipole dogs there?
Yes, they did. And I had a half wave. I couldn't go the full wave dipole dog.
I guess I should have showed up.
Oh my gosh, it is amazing. And the great thing is WC30 has actually taught everybody how to make the dipole dogs. He gives out the ingredients. You would think that they might have the recipe in Funk and Wagnall's back porch there in a jar, but no.
Maybe they'll email me the information so I can make them here at home.
There you go. And our friend Al says, "Great job, Tim. That's November 8 Golf Uniform Yankee." Al has got quite a nice campsite. You would approve of this campsite up on Lake Erie. And Ken says, "Open the showroom." Ken, we're doing our best. We're this whole Delta variant is the showroom is so small. It's we as soon as possible we will do it, Ken. And Dan says, WA4 Mike Oscar Mike, hello, Tim and Jeff from Fort Mitchell. And Delta Juliet 5 Bravo Tango is on from Germany. And 7 X-Ray 2 Radio Frequency is on. Sugar Queen 6 Echo Lima Victor from Poland. And nice to have you on. Mike 0 Tango Delta Sierra is on. Kilo Bravo 8 Bravo Kilo Alpha. And November X-Ray 8 Tango. Had some good exchanges with Jim. Jeff, his amplifier has been giving him some trouble. I think he's got maybe a bad relay in there.
Okay, yeah.
Oscar Zulu 4 Papa Alpha Tango from Denmark, and Kilo Charlie 8 Sierra Whiskey Yankee. And also Steven says, I use RG6, but now use DX Engineering 8X. And that's good coax as well. But thought we would share some of the things today on that. And we have a great bunch of viewers on today, Jeff. And, you and I were talking about some of the things that our customers are asking about, and that is, how to get ready for wintertime. Getting
the antennas ready. Yep.
And making sure that their coax is properly weatherproofed and waterproofed. And some of the inspection things that you should do if you have a tower, taking a look at the bottom, the base section, to make sure that the legs don't have any rust on them, no pitting, those kinds of things, and that all the bolts are tight. That's important too. Not overly tight, but tight. And even with your butternut vertical, Jeff, I mean, there is maintenance that needs to be done, and inspecting, and because when it's 30 degrees outside, you don't want to have to go out and worry about something, right?
Exactly.
You want to get on the radio.
Yep, and I'm going to be doing that in the next week or two, taking it down, checking everything out. Yep.
And Larry, November 8 Charlie Whiskey Uniform says, always good information, and we are happy to pass it along, Larry. And Leon, Kilo Delta 2 Oscar November Charlie. And let's see, Ken says, video idea, winter Parks on the Air activation tips. Well, I know you're working on some things with Parks on the Air, Jeff.
Yeah, John and I and maybe Corey are going to try to get something together. Don't know if we're going to get done this year, but we are going to do something. Yes.
Okay, great. And of course, I'll be participating at Parks on the Air. It actually will be Buell Park. We'll have Whiskey 3 Bravo will be on the air on Monday, Labor Day, and we'll be on 20 meters and 40 meters, Whiskey 3 Bravo. So look for that activation at Buell Park. And we're gonna have a lot of fun out there, doing some mesh networking to shoot video. Corey is involved in that, and so W3 Juliet Lima. So that'll be fun. But Whiskey 3 Bravo, be Monday morning Eastern time. Look for us on 40 and 20 meters. Well, Jeff, that's all the time we have for today, and we'd like to thank everybody for watching. Tune in on Thursday for the Manufacturers Showcase. We're going to have a brand new vendor is going to be on with us. K1 Victor Radio, Fred Hopengarten will be on with us, and he'll be talking about his new book. And until then, 73 from DX Engineering.